Hey folks, July 29th, 2020, time is 3:24 Central, 4:24 Eastern. So let's review the action on the timing calendar. We had a low CIT, daily low CIT on July 29th. The higher degrees, as we know, are on buy. That would be weeklies and monthlies. The lows that we got were right on the money, around 32.11. That's what we suggested yesterday. And from there, we expected to clear out the intra-week highs. And obviously, we had a target of 32.64, which printed for the week. So, I don't know how this is happening, but this literally is a crash cycle that we're going through. And in Elliott wave parlance, there's a running correction where pretty much you can think of it as utilizing the up cycle to the maximum, and the down cycle gets negated by gap lowers in futures, and that's exactly what we've been getting while the cash continues to move higher. So I think for the most part, we have eliminated the crash cycle, and the price models are continuously giving buy signals while the higher degrees remain on buy. So we just have one more low CIT of significance remaining, and that's Saturday. And I would say that'll reflect somewhere early next week. But we'll tackle that later on. And God knows, in these two upcycle days where we could make it by Friday close. So that's where we are on the cycles. Yesterday I had suggested that we will clear out the mid bullish channel range so that we can follow the up cycles for Thursday and Friday. So we got that. So now we're actually in the super bullish zone, and the monthly is pointing to 33.12. Not sure if that comes in this week, but at this point, anything is possible since we're so bullishly poised on monthlies and weeklies. And hourly neural is not really reflecting the true behavior, as you will see on price. So looking at the sum model, if you go back and review the total bar, including the futures action, it was a hit, and then we're bullishly poised on the dailies as well, above 32.49. I think that's the lowest end after hours, if at all. And on the upside, we get the midpoint of let's see, 32.82. So I think that should come in, but normally in these situations, we end up approaching 0.382s, which is at 3294.54. So I think the nominal range is 3249 through 3282. And if 3282 is exceeded, 3294.54 should come in. And if at any point the current high is exceeded, we could get really fast move to the upside, which approaches the upper end of the bullish channel, which for tomorrow is 33.68. Nothing to sing about here on the bearish side. 32.44 becomes a key support. That's roughly 32.34 on the ESU. Yesterday we had the hourlies on sell, so we got the lower low in futures. We had the dailies on buy. Today we have both on buy, and that basically issues 7:30 targets for the next 24 hours at 3265.58. If that is cleared, obviously daily is moving higher, and we get to 3287. If basically I'm getting the same answer from all models. If we exceed this number, then basically, pretty quick we start to see these numbers. and there's 3282.33, which is roughly what we have on the sum model. But I think if this goes, we could get some kind of a vacuum move higher. Yeah, so this is a match, and we got the 45 plus ES from here, from our entry. And as you can see, the price extent is not being reflected at this point by the hourly cycles, which normally immediately points to higher degrees at work. So caution to the bears at this point. Um, so, and then if you look at the hourly cycle, it is pretty supportive into Friday's close, except that we have a dip for literally a few hours, maybe less than 8 or 10 hours, where from hourlies we see a 25 ES decline. But depending on what happens here, it could be a little bit larger. No way to kind of get a sense of that, but we will get something like a 25 ES decline. And if tomorrow is low to high, then here's the highs, here's the lows. The series continues upwards, and somewhere around here, we should get a high, maybe right after tomorrow's close when the ES opens, 6 p.m. EST, is when we get a quick drop, and then resumption upwards into Friday. So that's the update, and good luck, and maintain your stops or trail them, protect your profits, and I'll see you on the board.